Hello and welcome back to Let's Talk Retro.
And today we have got a huge, and I mean huge, bag of Commodore 64 games to go through and share with you, and I can't wait.
Colin, you had better tell everyone watching this story behind this massive bag of games.
Yes, well, last weekend, as you know, we went along to Swag Meet 10 for South West Amiga Group 10, and we had a great day there with everyone. And
Certainly did.
It was nice. And while we were there, I think at some point you popped off to the toilet or could get a drink or something. And while you were gone, a guy came up and introduced himself to me. It was Anthony. He was there with his brother David. And he said to me that he was a big fan of our channel, likes watching our videos, really enjoys them. And as a result of that, he knows that I'm a big Commodore 64 fanboy and I collect for the Commodore 64. And he said so he's got a huge sort of bundle of Commodore 64 games which he's just had in storage that he no longer wants. And he said, if you want them, I would like to let you guys have them as a way of saying thank you for all your videos.
He's doing away with physical media.
Yeah, so just wants to use SD cards and stuff. Didn't really have nowhere else to sort of keep it, whatever. And he wanted to go to a good home, so he thought he'd offer it to me, which is, or to us, sort of things, which is
Amazingly kind.
Yeah, very kind. Yeah. So thanks very much, Anthony and David, for giving us these games. And he said to me, the only problem he had them in a big container in his car, and he wanted to keep the containers. So he says, what should I do? Should I just chuck them into your boot, or have you got something to put them in? And I said, I got this great big IKEA bag here, sort of thing. He said, oh. So I'm not sure whether they're going to fit in a carrier bag. And I said, well, it's a big one. Look, I got out and showed it to him. And he went, oh yeah, I think they're probably just about fit in there. So I was thinking, wow, this is going to be a huge amount of games, more than what I was originally anticipating. So
super generous.
So anyway, you bumped into him, I think, out in the car park as well, and came and got my car keys and popped the bag in the car. And that bag is now sitting over there.
Let's get in. Enough waiting.
So yeah, bring it in. We'll have a look.
This is it, and it weighs probably, I don't know, 5 kilos? I don't get everyone's seen these bags, but this is rammed full of.
So like I say, it's so generous of Anthony
games.
and David to let us have these. So I've tried not to look in there, I've sort of tried not to have a look in there too much to see what's in there. And I thought it'd be more exciting to go through it with everyone watching. And so if you dig in and pull them out.
Yeah, let's run through what you've got here.
And I'll say any memories I have of these games, and if you've got any memories, let us know in the comments.
Grog's Revenge.
No, I'm glad that's come up, because this is a game I've been wanting to get. I've actually been looking on this on eBay every now and then, thinking about getting a copy. So there's BC2 Grog's Revenge, and there's the first one was called BC's Quest for Tyres. My friend Chris used to have these.
Quest for Tyres?
Yeah, it's because he's on like a little unicycle, stone unicycle, I think. But I think the first one was something to do with him looking for his girlfriend's princess girlfriend or something, or they'd been kidnapped by a dinosaur.
Oh, that's an unusual story.
So yeah, so like a caveman sort of theme.
Wasn't sponsored by Quick Fit, was it?
No, it wasn't.
No, okay.
But yeah, great game, great memories. So pleased to add that one to the collection.
What's next? Auf Wiedersehen Monty on the Amstrad.
So
hello to Novabug if you're watching. He's an Amstrad nutter.
Not just Commodore 64 games then, obviously a bit of everything. Now you may notice that a lot of these are in bags, but they've got their inlays with them, which are pristine. And it doesn't really matter, because I've got loads of sort of empty cases. Being a collector of games, you sort of amass them somehow. Over time you get rid of some games that don't work or stuff, and you keep the cases. And if not, you can also buy them quite cheap on the internet if you have a look, about 30-35p, so definitely much cheaper than buying the games.
They definitely need to be put back in cases.
Yeah. Right, what's next?
Cool, next, right, Boxed. Kim Justice favourite, Viz the Game.
Viz the Game, so I've got the Mastertronic version of this. I don't know whether this is, it's got 2 tapes.
Wow.
Yeah, it's got
C64, of course.
Bonus levels and the main game, so yeah, Viz the Game. Again, I got the Mastertronic version, but not.
I bought the comic once.
Yeah, I think I bought it a couple of times back in the day.
Oh, arcade classic.
Classic game.
Buggy Boy.
Now, that's one I actually do already have that in my Commodore 64 collection. But I've got a lot of doubles in my 64 collection from picking up bundles and stuff. It's always good to have another one because you don't get around to loading them all straight away, obviously. And then, obviously, if you've got one that doesn't load and you've got another one as a backup, you can just swap them over and have a working copy. So, yeah. Buggy Boy, actually, it's actually really good on the Commodore 64 as well. It's a good game. Yeah.
It's one of the last games for Master System.
Was it?
As well.
All right. Yeah, quite rare, isn't it?
Yeah, it's stupid money. Right, next up. All right, there's this nice big box game. Cyberball by Domark.
Ah, yeah, remember Domark games?
Is this just like an American football kind of...
Also, it was an arcade version.
Oh yeah,
arcade cab on the back.
Quick view of the arcade. Hopefully you can see that as the arcade machine. That looks like a monster of a machine.
And I've just noticed it says on the front there for the Commodore 64 game system.
Ooh!
Which is...
we know how much you love that.
Yeah, lots of people know I've got that. So therefore that means that this has got to be a cartridge. There you go, cartridge.
With F1 to start.
Yeah. No, that's just for the game system. I'm sure it's going to be completely compatible.
Not need a keyboard, are you sure?
Yeah. So yeah, so Cyberball. Never heard of it, but...
Where's it from? The stick price labels on there.
Slough Computers.
Wow. Shout out to Slough Computers if it's still there.
Brilliant. Right, next up. Come on, we've got lots to get through.
Okay, here we have. Okay, next up is...
Well, that's a big 20 game. I can tell by the colouring on the...
Bullet from Mastertronic.
Yeah, Mastertronic. Of course, Big 20 because it's got the blue coding. Mastertronic were the guys that sort of invented the coding system basically for games. And so Big 20 was blue, Commodore 64 was red, and Spectrum was yellow.
Amstrad.
Orange, I think.
Oh, not green.
I don't know. I can't remember. I've never bought an Amstrad game, so I don't really know. But yeah, so what's that? Bullet. So that's not one that's not available on the 64. That.
So have you got that?
It's not on the 64.
Oh, sorry.
It must be a Vic 20 exclusive.
Oh, of course it is.
Or maybe it's on the Spectrum or something.
So have you got many games for the Vic 20?
No, not two. I've got a few, but I want to start a collection actually of them. Cool. So it's quite good that
hopefully there's even more in
these
here.
Are in there.
Right, what's up next? Frantic. There we go, Vic 20 from Imagine.
Frantic. I know the name. Know the name of the game, if so say, but never played it. I was not at the Vic 20, so never played it. But yeah, more aliens. I must slow down. So that comes my eyesight.
More aliens. I must slow down. Spin. Aim. Shoot. Don't panic.
So yeah, Frantic on the Vic 20. Anyone's got any memories of that? Let us know because never played that.
Oh, there's there's a Buggy Boy instructions. Look, with a lovely picture of the cab. Look at that, the full cab.
Let's just stick that then with Buggy Boy then.
Next up. Oh yeah, that's it.
Yeah, I'll stick it in with
Keep
Buggy
them
Boy.
Together.
Yeah.
We have a Mega Tape, a Zap Mega Tape.
Zap Mega Tape.
Oh, bit of light reflecting, and it's Mega Tape 26 with Alley Cat, Black Thunder, and Robocop 3.
Quite interesting. I got issues 1 to 60 of Zap, I think it is, in binders, and but I only have I think one Zap Mega Tape. So,
there you go.
So good to have another one to add to the collection.
Okay, next up, Chariot Race. Can you see that?
Never heard of that.
By Antics.
Micro Antics, yeah.
Exceptional software.
Yeah.
So it's saying
it's for the unexpanded Vic 20, not the Vic 20, the unexpanded Vic 20.
What's the expanded Vic 20? Did they have like an extra 2K?
Possibly, yeah. That's the only thing. I've never started off with a Commodore 16, as many people know, which took over from the Vic 20, so never had a Vic 20, so don't really know. But
so someone can leave a comment and educate
us
me. What the difference is between an... I mean, obviously it's going to have some add-on, but I guess it's memory.
Probably just added on memory, yeah. But anyway, so yeah, and I love these clamshell cases.
So yours is unexpanded.
What, my 64?
Vic 20.
I've got Vic 20.
And that's for the...
That's for the unexpanded Vic 20.
Yeah. So we've got to get yourself an unexpanded Vic 20.
Well,
so you can play it.
So I can play it, yeah. Probably never play it.
What you can say puzzled then? What's that, Aerojet?
Acrojet.
Acrojet, oh god. No, it's me who can. Acrojet. Look at that, from Micropose. Who have just been bought a company has been bought and now going to be re-releasing games.
Are they?
Yeah.
I never knew that.
Yeah.
Because Microprose were just based at Tetbury for many years, just down the road from sort of where we live, sort of next town on. I had a friend that was a game tester for Microprose. He was very jealous of that, having a job doing that. He used to have all their games in his bedroom and that, and Commodore Amiga and 64. But yeah, Acrojet, never heard of that, but yeah, by Microprose.
$2.99 game.
Right,
cool. I'm going to move this because you keep kicking it.
Hours,
Yeah, right, next up. Cliffhanger. On the C64.
$3.99 recommended retail price.
Ever heard of it?
No, I've never played it. So it's got 50 screens, 1 2 player.
I'm wondering if it might be a Cliffhanger game.
Yeah. It's got Hall of Fame and music by Brian Doe, apparently.
Oh.
So yeah, Cliffhanger.
I had the board game Hangman.
Yeah, I don't think it's anything to do with
Nothing.
that. Might be.
Right, next up is a Power Pack tape.
Now those came through with
tape
Commodore
16.
Commodore format, I think, wasn't it? That those came with.
What is that, a game or software?
The Graphic Adventure Creator.
Ooh.
And it was worth 15 quid, so quite expensive back in those days. So yeah, that would have come with, I think say Commodore format was the Power Packs. I got some of those. I wasn't collecting them, but I got some in a bundle recently. So I've started collecting the Power Packs, and I don't think I got that one.
That would have shifted no end of magazines, wouldn't it, having that on there? Yeah, especially with the value.
Yeah.
River Raid!
So that's an Activision game, isn't it?
Yeah. Was that on Atari?
Possibly, I think it was, yeah. Not 100%, but yeah. So that's
Ever
a game,
played it?
not on the 64, but it's a game that I've been wanting to add to my collection, because I've heard of it, and I remember, sure one of my friends had it, but I can't remember playing it. But yeah, so
pictures a jet and a bridge.
Yeah.
And some helicopters.
But yeah, that was a game that one of the games I've not got in my collection. I'd definitely love to add to it. So that's
fantastic.
Good.
Right. Yeah. Next up, Metamorphosis. Look at that crazy front cover there. Crazy artwork. So this is Vic 20.
It's a Vic 20 game again, is it?
I think so.
The Vic 20 collection is growing. Yeah, Vic 20. Yeah. Metamorphosis. So yeah, never heard of that. No.
Cool. Right, next up. Oh, now, friend of the channel, Sega Zombie, has got this game on arcade in his garage.
Oh yeah.
Operation Wolf. What a great arcade game that is as well.
So that's on the Budget Hit Squad label, and they're getting quite collectible. A lot of people are collecting for the Hit Squad. I've got a few. I think probably about 20 maybe. And I'm not sure whether I got that or not. So I'll have to have a look. So.
And at the at Swag there was a guy with the 3D printed.
Oh yeah, the gun that'll be coming up. Yeah, the Swag stuff will be coming up. We've actually got some Swag footage.
Keep tuned for that. If you're a massive fan of shooters, and especially Master Systems, there's a real nice treat, isn't there? Really, an add-on that a guy has made, and it's for the light gun games. Anyway,
that'll be coming up on the next Retro Gamer show. The Swag meet footage.
Right, next up, now someone we've spoken to very recently. Well, at Revival.
Colin Porch was involved with that.
Colin Porch.
Yeah, Head Over Heels. Again, a game I'm absolutely so pleased to have this, because the game I've been looking to add to the collection, haven't got it yet. And yeah, I used to love playing Head Over Heels back in the day, so brilliant.
Was Colin would have been involved in that, was it?
I'm sure he was.
Yeah.
It was by John Ripman and Bernie Drummond, but I think did he convert the Commodore 64 version? I think he did.
He'll definitely know it inside out, we know that. Next up, it's Crazy. There's the artwork. Oh, lots of reflection. Crazy Com. In a clamshell?
Clamshell, yeah. That's on the Vic 20 again, so another Vic 20 title.
So is it a Donkey Kong?
I should imagine. So the ape has captured Mario. So, the carpenter's girlfriend.
Right.
Wonder who they're on about with Mario. And has taken her to the top of the steel fortress. You must get married to the top and save her. So,
of course it's a knockoff. Of course it's right. Another favourite of people that watch our stuff. It's Outrun on the C64. What a fantastic legendary game.
So Outrun, another game.
Steve recently done a 1cc.
Oh yes. Yeah, I was saying Steve went all the way through. That was a cool video, that Steve. And yeah.
Outrun Master.
Yeah. So this is just, I don't know whether it's missing the second tape, but I've got it upstairs with a second tape which got like the soundtrack on.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it came.
So it definitely wasn't
not
two
always,
tape pack.
is it? Yes, it includes the original arcade music. So
well, it's probably in here somewhere.
It probably is, yeah. But I've already got, and then I remember, again, like I say, it's always good to have another one in case.
Next up, Mirrorsoft Biggles.
Yes, now the friend Dave that used to have this on the 64, but I don't actually ever remember playing it. So now I see the screenshots, I do. Yeah, so...
so you're an old-time fighter pilot.
Biggles, yeah, is a two-game program following the adventures of the famous World 1 hero, created by W.E. Johns. So yeah, Biggles, I remember that. Remember my friend having that when we were growing up.
Ooh, next up, an Oliver Twins classic. It's Dizzy Down the Rapids in the Oasis.
Yep, so I have a few of the Dizzy titles. I think I do have this one actually. It's always interesting with these Dizzy titles.
Usually it's always Treasure Island, fantastic Dizzy that you ever see out. Not Down the Rapids.
Interesting, it's a Commodore 64 game, yet they use the Your Sinclair rating, 84%. Your Sinclair obviously gave it a bigger rating, perhaps than Zap or something else like that.
An Oliver Twins marketing decision.
Yeah.
How many people spotted that, do you reckon? Well, I suppose a lot on the day, because they were going, oh, Sinclair, my Commodore game.
What's that doing on there? I would have done that.
Get that off there.
Not so much today, but I would have.
Yeah. Right, next up.
Another Power Pack.
It is. It's Power Pack 15 from Commodore format, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah. 1991. And I'll let you read out what's on it.
What's on it? Elvira, the arcade game.
Where is she now?
Yeah. World Class Rugby.
Boo.
Dandy and Equinox. Two complete games of Dandy and Equinox. And the two demos of World Class Rugby and Elvira. Arcade games. Well, remember Elvira on the Amiga, don't remember on the 64.
Yeah. It's famous for having boobs.
Yeah. Boobies.
Well, I think she's more popular in America, wasn't she?
Yeah, I didn't really have a clue until she wasn't until the game came out.
Used to be on the front of I think she's on the front of like a Zero. Remember the multi-format?
Yeah,
I think she's. I'm pretty sure there's a front cover. Anyway, I'll stop gassing. Next up, Wanderer 3D. Ever heard of it?
No.
No. Oh, it's got some. You need 3D glasses.
Oh yeah, it's got. So on the front here it says.
That's a novel idea.
Stereo video.
Okay.
Most Amiga games. What's it going to be? Amiga's a Commodore 64 game.
Is that what it says?
Yeah. Most Amiga games have stereo audio. Only one Amiga game has stereo video.
But it's not an Amiga game.
No.
Is that printed on, or is that?
There's a sticker.
Maybe they stuck that. Maybe the game shop.
Maybe it's advertising the sort of that is available on the Amiga as well. 1999 on the Amiga.
Wanderer 3. So we reckon it's a game that you put on
and you need
you
3D
put your 3D specs. And maybe it's not even a game. You just watch
some 3D specs. See. Yeah, it'd be interesting to see what that's all about, actually, wouldn't it?
See if you can give yourself a headache.
Yeah.
Next up, inlay only.
Oh.
Now, Mushroom Alley.
Never heard of that. But it looks like a sort of Centipede clone or something, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's for the Spectrum. It's an inlay for the Spectrum.
Fantastic.
So there's someone out there desperate for a
Mushroom Alley
inlay. We've got one here.
Yeah. Right.
Right, next up, it is. Sometimes we're called this. Dodgy Geezers. It's criminal what they get up to.
So yeah, never heard of that.
No.
Right, so
we know
John's
plenty of
Cafe.
Dodgy Geezers. Who's it by?
So it says part of
Melbourne
House. It's parts 1 and 2.
Oh, okay.
First side contains the Dodgy Geezer soundtrack. Oh, wonder what that is. Be interesting to have a listen to. The Dodgy Geezers, never heard of it. Not going to give that a go at some point.
Right, next up, Undermine.
That's another VIC-20 title. You can tell by that. Say the colour code.
M-I-N-E, Undermine. But yeah, VIC-20. Yeah, like you said, the blue gives it away. Mastertronic.
Yeah, I remember
Never
that.
played it.
I don't know. I remember that picture of that guy, but I don't think it's on the 64. The under mine. I remember that. Maybe it's on the Commodore 16 because I remember that picture.
Busting through a wall.
Yeah. So yeah.
Right, next up. Oh, another VIC-20 game.
It's a lot of VIC-20
look at
games,
this.
isn't it?
This absolutely. I've got to show you this. Look at this. This is Ski on the VIC-20. That is very, very fitting for the era.
Yeah, I remember the VIC-20 games being like that. I think a lot of them came with that sort of styling. But I said never had one, but no RAM expansion required on that one.
Oh, good.
So,
what do you reckon it's about?
possibly skiing.
Okay. Right. What was that Mastertronic game we used to take the mick out of?
Sailing?
Yes.
Got sailing, now you got skiing.
Skiing, sailing. Right, next up. BC's Quest for tyres. Yay.
We've had the second one.
Sponsored by Quick Fit. Oh, look at that blue tape. Look at that. Look at that blue cassette. That is brilliant. I know you're going to get your hands on this.
Like I say, that's a game I've been wanting in the collection, so absolutely fantastic. BC's Quest for Tyres. Software projects.
They're not cheap, I tell you that, tyres. Burger Chase. Anything in burger in the title's got to be good. I wonder if it's like Burger Time.
That's what I was thinking. It's probably is a.
I imagine it is.
A rip off of that, isn't it?
Either that, you're getting chased by burgers, which isn't good if you're vegan.
Yeah, got the old. That's supposed to be like a Heinz tomato ketchup bottle there, look.
Yeah, it does look like it.
Right, next.
Other brands are available. Oh, we have Outrun. The C64.
We already had that. We've got Outrun here. We've got two Outruns.
We got double Outrun.
That's not the music.
Oh, look.
Let's have a look.
It's a black tape. Maybe it's a different release. I know you're
it's a
to
great
find out
one.
Your golden opportunity. No, this is a separate. No, the audio may still be here. Right, next up. Tape only. My secret file, a do-it-yourself dossier for your darkest thoughts.
Oh dear.
There
Do you
you
want to
go.
find out what's saved on that, do you?
No, yeah, your secrets will be safe with us.
Yeah. Already looks like it's in like the police.
You're holding that like, that's it, come with me, sir. Your darkest thoughts have been uncovered. So I wonder if it had a section then that you saved to it.
Maybe, I don't know, that's a bit odd, isn't it?
Hey, never heard of it. Might be fun.
Mosaic Publishing.
Nowadays you keep your darkest thoughts in a folder.
Right, next
under the
up.
bed. Right. Sidearms.
Arcade
Capcom.
game. Yeah, it's an arcade game, isn't it? Sidearms. Never played it on the 64. Suppose it's for the 64.
It's definitely multilingual.
Yeah, 64 128. Yeah, it is, isn't it? Yeah, so Sidearms, yeah, I remember it being an arcade.
So it's a shooter, yeah?
I think so.
Should know that, shouldn't I?
So, look at the. Yeah. Yeah, so I remember there being an arcade game, but never played on the 64.
No, cool. Next up, I'm sure we've seen this. Ace. This was on a quiz, wasn't it? I think, was it?
We did a quiz on the Retro Gamers show, didn't we?
Yeah.
With Neil from the Retro Man Cave.
Was this included? I can't remember.
I think it was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ace.
So yeah, I think I've got a clamshell version of that upstairs, but not a small cassette version. So
okay.
That's cool.
Next up is... It's a story.
Never ending story.
It is. The other option would have been New Zealand story.
Oh yeah.
Yep, the never-ending story. I've never seen the film. People it's got a big following, hasn't it? Yeah.
I do actually have that already upstairs on the collection.
Everyone's seen those images, thousands of times with the creatures, and never seen it. Maybe I need to watch it. Is it good? Let us know.
I've never played the game myself, even though I got it, so don't know whether the game's any good.
I guess it ends in the end.
Let's do it.
Hopefully this video will stick with it.
Yeah.
No, I hope you're having as much fun as we are, because clearly we're having a Panther. Is that Experimental USA?
Yeah.
Entertainment USA.
It's the Mastertronic label, isn't it?
It is. Yeah. There you go. Oh, can you see that? Ever played it?
Yeah, I haven't played it, but I do already have it in the
spaceship
collection with the Mastertronic collection. So, yeah, Panther. So if that one I've got upstairs doesn't work, hopefully that one will.
Ooh, John Rittman's Match Day 2.
Ah, Match Day 2.
Yeah. Not Match Day 1. Match Day 2.
I always thought for
By
years.
Ocean.
Always thought for years that this was actually called Match of the Day. Like, you know, the TV program.
That's probably what they wanted to call it.
It's probably what they wanted you to think it
yeah.
was. I always thought it was just Match Day 2, but I always thought it was Match of the Day.
Yeah, would have got in trouble if they probably called it that. But
yeah.
close enough though.
Yeah.
And it's Ocean, so you know it's quality.
Yeah.
Next up is Grid Runner. Commodore 64 by Llamasoft.
Yeah, another Jeff Minter job. I got that upstairs. Again, that's a clamshell case, isn't it? Yeah, because I've already got a copy of that upstairs.
Is it good?
Tell you the truth, I don't think I played it.
Oh,
but
I imagine it is.
I think I did back in the day, but I don't remember playing it sort of recently. So
Jeff Minter probably put 6 months to that easy.
1983, that was released.
Right. Next up, Amsoft Harrier Attack.
Obviously an Amstrad port of Harrier Attack.
Not for resale, given free.
Is it?
Says on the back there.
Ah.
So yeah, you're gonna have to put these Amstrad to one side.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Really
Neither of us have got an
no.
Amstrad, but Novabug will tell us all about them. Hopefully. So here's the Amstrad man. 4 Quattro skills. See this: skateboard, soccer, tennis, and rugby.
Yeah, so these were like a compilation game. There's several compilations of these Quattro style games. I think it's
yeah, well, it's really familiar.
I always thought it was Codemasters, but I'm not sure that it is actually looking at that.
If it
is by Codemasters at the bottom, yeah.
Before they went to town with their, you know, it's just small, isn't it? But now, well, not nowadays, but later years, it was big, round. You know, you couldn't miss it, could you?
No.
But it was Codemasters.
So
I've definitely seen this by your friends, your Irish friends.
Oh yeah, Ricochet.
And every time we mention this game, I always do the same impression.
Go on then.
No, I'm not doing it.
The big build out, no, I'm not doing it. So yeah, obviously Ghostbusters, great game on the Commodore 64. Hey, there it is. Yeah, great game on the Commodore 64. So you've already got that in my collection with the Mastertronic stuff.
This one's all about the royal family. Vic 20, the Wizard and the Princess.
Ah, Melbourne House again. Never heard of that.
Never heard of Melbourne House.
I've heard of Melbourne House, not the Wizard and the Princess. By Clifford Ramshaw. A multi-part adventure.
Hello, Clifford.
Right.
Yeah, right. Okay.
We're not even halfway yet.
Okay. Next up, Falcon Patrol. Virgin Games. Oh, do you remember the old Virgin Games logo? Look at that. Hope you can see that all right. That is their old classic.
So yeah, I remember this game. I don't know whether one of my friends had it. Don't remember playing it, but I remember the cover. Maybe I just seen it in the shops.
So Mastertronic got bought out by Virgin Games.
By Virgin at one, later on.
So that would have been around that time then. Yeah. Right, next up, 500cc Grand Prix. It's a motorbike game from Activision.
Not heard of that one before. There's a few motorbike games on the 64, but don't remember that one. But looks alright by the graphics.
Well, it's Activision. I bet it was top game. Right, here we go. Red Arrows from Alternative Software. And that's another flight. So
remember seeing that back in the day, but
there's a bit of a theme running.
Never had it, never played it.
With flight sims and
the most
games.
exciting full-colour simulator ever written for the home computer. That's in the $199 Alternative Software range.
A bargain. I definitely would have bought that at the time. Next up, Winter Games from Epix.
I think that's the game for the 64 that I got the most. I think I got 3 copies of that.
Have you? Oh well, you know this one is mint.
But it's an absolute classic game.
Don't moan, this is mint.
One of the best sports games I think on the 64, definitely. I need to get summer games. That's what I need to get.
So what games are in the winter then?
I can't remember. No, I think it was.
I can see figure skating. There's a bit of a giveaway on the front from all the various different snow sports be in the winter.
Or your skiing, your bobsleigh.
Skiing, what's that then?
Bobsleigh.
Oh, ice skating.
Ice skating, and then there's that.
What's that? Cross country? Shooting.
So you ski
a bit, shoot a bit.
Shoot a bit, yeah. Ski a bit, shoot a bit.
Shoot a bit. Like triathlon, but
yeah, I can't remember what that's actually called it, but yeah.
Right,
brilliant
next up.
game.
Whoa, look at this cover. Bit 20. Motorway. There you go. It does what it says. Look at that.
Ah, so when are we doing that? Do your best to avoid the oncoming motorway traffic.
Is it a Frogger game?
Needs no memory expansion, but does require a joystick.
Right. Could be a Frogger.
This is by Bubble Bus. I think they were called the company.
Bubble Bus?
Yeah, that was a company.
Oh.
A logo for Bubble Bus. Oh yeah, Bubble Bus.
Oh, so it's a bus and a bubble.
Yeah. Yeah, so I say for Vic 20, never played it. Yeah.
Motorway. There's probably one near you. Next up. Pollywog. Oh, I've never heard of this. Pollywog. It's a frog on a tortoise. Am I pronouncing that wrong?
No, Pollywog. For the Vic 20 again. Standard memory joystick required.
Very
Pop
old.
your Pollywog across danger to the safety of his home.
Ah, that's a frog, and that must have just. It's a frog on it. It's got to be a Frogger clone.
Frogger clone, yeah.
Whether or not it's the same as Motorway. Let us know if you ever played Motorway. Ooh, Dizzy down the rapids.
We've just had that, haven't we?
No.
I thought we'd already had it.
This is number 2.
Ah.
Your Sinclair. Yeah, you have covered it already because I can see it there on the floor.
Oh, right, yeah,
so
there is 2 copies.
They liked it so much they wanted a backup.
Backup, yeah, 42. It was like 84% from your Sinclair that did it.
Was it a 1 life or did you have energy? I think it was generally 1 life, wasn't it? And it was the energy ones with consoles.
Never played it.
No, Dizzy, can't go wrong. What is this? Microgen.
Microgen.
Pyjamarama.
Pyjamarama, yeah, I remember my friend Chris having that as well as the BC Quest for Tires games. I think that was something to do with a guy who forgot to set his alarm clock.
Oh, that's like me. Work.
And he went sleepwalking in the night, and he was walking him around in his sleep, trying to sort of his alarm clock or something like that.
Llama clock?
It's an alarm clock. That's why it's called Pyjamarama, because he was in his pyjamas sleepwalking around his house. I remember playing that.
There's another sleepwalking game.
Is there?
Yeah, came out on the Amiga. Can you remember what it was called?
No.
Can't remember.
No.
Sleepwalking game on the Amiga.
No, I can't remember. You have to tell me.
Can't remember what it was called.
Probably know when you tell me, but...
It's called Sleepwalker.
Is it? Oh, I never played it.
Well, that went over like Concord. Drum Studio! You can have your own. You can be like Chris Poacher and have your own drum studio. Yeah. So, music creation software?
Yeah.
Probably, very much like it. Got to be, hasn't it?
Yeah. Drum studio.
You had a thing for drums at one point.
Yeah, I've got an electronic drum kit. So
I was okay at Rock Band, but only on a few songs.
Oh yeah, I used to love playing Rock Band on the drums.
I used to just only play garbage.
But you're rubbish, were you?
Yeah, I was. Yeah, that's very, yeah. Paranoid. Used to love playing that on Rock Band.
Apparently, this features 42 preset samples, real-time entry, and expandability.
Well, hey.
Yeah, so drum studio.
Right, next up is it's everyone's favourite super tester, Daley Thompson.
DT.
Yeah, good old DT.
Daley Thompson. Yes, Hit Squad. I think I'm possibly got that on. In my Hit Squad collection. But kind of bit of DT.
I reckon I've got an idea for a digitizer episode. Get Daley Thompson on.
And challenge
Get him to play that. He's still around, isn't he?
He is, yeah.
Yeah, oh good. Yeah.
Oh, good.
Yeah, good
Good to know.
Yeah, good to know. Hello, David Thompson. If you're watching, David. Lucasfilm Ball Blazer.
Great game.
Now, how come these are a little bit cut to? Is that because that's not been cut? That actually went out like that, didn't it?
Probably would.
Well,
things like that did happen.
Yeah. Maybe it has been cut now.
Unless it's, I know I've got.
One of those long...
Yeah, I think it's been trimmed down because I've got it upstairs in a clamshell case.
Okay.
So the clamshell case is bigger, so I think it's been
right,
trimmed from a clamshell to fit in a normal case. But absolutely brilliant game, Ball Blazer, and one of the games I still need on the Mastertronic label. I can't remember which one it's on, but it's on one of the Mastertronic labels, but that's obviously the Activision version. I need the Mastertronic version.
Right. Okay.
Which
you've got it to play.
It's not supposed to be rare, but it's so hard to find. I can't find it.
Right, next up. Oh, this is another classic arcade game. Enduro Racer from Sega. I hope you can see that. Love this on the Master System.
Yeah, never played it on the 64. I think actually.
That's the same artwork as the arcade?
I think I've got that upstairs on in a big case box. Again, that looks like a cover that's been maybe cut down to fit a normal cassette size. But
such a brilliant arcade port.
But yeah, it's an Enduro Racer.
Yeah. Oh, next up we've got a Trader, the Spectrum, from Pixel Productions, 1982. So yeah, not much to show you. Just it says Trader.
Not played many Spectrum games, so yeah, don't know what Trader's about. No preference.
Stock market
probably. You'd imagine,
maybe.
Would you? That's what you think it would be.
Yep, something like that. Right, next up is... Oh, this is familiar. Get ready for the copyright strike for my amazing singing. Last Crusade.
So yeah, Indiana Jones and the
Last Crusade, there was it?
No, it wasn't.
There was another one.
The action game. I think there's a couple of Indiana Jones games on the 64, but I don't think I got that one. So that's good.
Oh, hey. Oh, Power Pack.
Another
Power Pack. The Commodore 64. Head the Ball, Mission Impossible, First Samurai, and Creatures 2. So some real classics on there. Yeah. I mean, First Samurai was brilliant.
Yeah. So the complete games are Head the Ball and Mission Impossible, and then 2 demos: First Samurai and Creatures 2.
Right, next up, keeping Chiller. We've seen this before with the artwork. Yeah, I mean, guess who that's supposed to be? Sorry, I keep showing these and these probably aren't in focus. It's Chiller.
Chiller, yeah. So obviously you got that already in my.
Sounds like a Michael Jackson song.
Not sure that mine's got the instruction leaflet with it, so that's quite cool.
Wow, well, what's that as well? Is that a little?
Oh, yeah, the instruction leaflet.
Cool.
There's got instructions in there, isn't it?
Card or something.
Then I go and have a look because it's still got instructions with the inlay, isn't it? So why it's got. I don't think my one upstairs has got that.
Ooh, maybe it's a guide to. Oh, look at this.
No, there's instructions.
Is it? Oh.
Yeah.
Double instructions.
Yeah.
In case you lose one. Yeah. But you can have one out, one in the case.
Yeah.
You've played it, haven't you?
Yeah. Many moons ago.
Cool.
So yeah.
And then what you were saying, encore, we want to see more. Hopping Mad from Encore.
So is that a frog of crane by the sounds of it?
Good question, let me have a look. No, not really. Yeah. It looks more like a side scrolling game.
Oh yeah.
Kind of like not fantasy. What's it called? I'll think of a name in a minute.
Game features a selection of up to 14 colourful backdrops ranging from the desert forest and even space. Certainly fun game to play. Good job they put that on there, isn't it?
I've not heard of Encore, I'm
Encore,
sure.
Yeah, they were a budget
title.
$2.99.
I guess they did amalgamate into someone else. Or...
Yeah. I remember Encore games.
Right, next up. I've definitely seen this before. Ace of Aces. I've got this at home for my Commodore 64, but I've only got a tiny amount of games. But yeah.
We can always have some of these because I'll say what
I'm pretty sure it came out on disc as well.
Why is that CPS computer software stamped on it? What's that mean?
Yeah. Is it that?
Anyone know what CPS computer software was?
Maybe they stamped all their cassettes so that everyone, you know, if they sold one and someone brought it back or whatever, or it was just good advertising. You open your tray of games and go, oh,
CPS.
I better go up CPS and get some more. No, not the CPS that you're thinking of. BMX Simulator.
Another Mastertronic classic.
I had a BMX when I was little.
Yeah, I did as well.
Yeah, it was white and red, and I absolutely loved it.
Mine was imported from America.
Wow, get you, Mr. Posh Man.
And it was black, and it had gold sort of like rims. And
how come it was imported?
It was imported. It was in the newspaper. You could buy these imported ones. Wow. It was black with red, with yellow pads and gold wheels. They're really cool.
Mine come from the bike shop uptown. Yeah, it was like a burner, but it was white and red. And I remember the handlebars were mainly red. The grips were mainly red with little white octagons.
Of course, you had to get your stunt pegs and put them on the back.
Yeah, and luckily it had the pads, so you didn't knacker your privates when you come a cropper. But, yeah. Anyway, sorry, enough about my privates. Heathrow Air Traffic Control. They're not on strike. They're in a game.
I think that's a Houston software or Houston Consultants.
It is Houston Consultants.
Yeah, it was one of their first games actually, Heathrow. So one that, because being a bit of a Houston fan, one that I've been wanting to put in my collection and haven't got. So.
I've got some cool Houston news.
What's that?
I think there's a Houston panel going to be at Play Blackpool.
Ah, that'd be interesting.
I think.
Shame I'm not
please
going.
Don't quote me on that. No, but I am. And I will try and record it.
So this is for the Commodore 64, yeah, on the back it says, what the reviewers said of the best-selling ZX Spectrum version.
That was so common, wasn't it? They put one print fits all.
And something called Soft said it was immensely challenging and complicated. Is that a good thing? Which Micro said, a tutor on the subtleties of reality. You can expect some highly absorbing and extremely challenging times with this very well implemented program. Personal Computer News said, the satisfaction you'll get from mastering this game is worth every effort.
But then that was when they probably only had one runway.
Yeah. Do you want to hear the last comment?
Yeah, go.
No, you're looking a bit bored.
No, I mean, I'm not.
So educational computing.
Air traffic control game.
Educational computing said, simulates as closely as possible to the real life operation of the Air Traffic Control Centre at Heathrow Airport.
Carbon copy. You know what you have to do when you're an air traffic controller, don't you?
What's that?
Not fall asleep with a job.
Right, yeah, don't want to do that.
But you generally have a break every 40 minutes because it's super stressful, and it's one of the most important jobs, isn't it? Really? Would you not agree?
Yeah.
There's no prattling about in air traffic control, I tell you. Black Hawk. There's such a theme here with flight sims and airplane related games.
Remember the cover,
sports,
but never played it. Yeah. Right, how are we doing?
Black, right,
we see the bottom of the bag just about.
Right, there's an inlay for Crash into the 90s. You've got to make sure you get a cassette tape for that then now. Next, Time Traveller. I've seen this before.
Have you?
I think this is quite Light Fantastic. So did this come with the Commodore as a packing game?
No, it may have done at some point. I don't.
Or was the Light Fantastic pack an Amiga pack?
Yeah, I think it was.
Or was it? No, it was Commodore, wasn't it? I'm sure it was. Well, obviously it was Commodore. I'm sure it was C64. Am I dreaming?
I don't know.
Sorry, apologies. Can't remember. There was quite a few packs for the C64. This is a double-sider from K-Tel. Plague and Alien Demon. I've got to try and show you this and try and get in focus. It's like a rip-off Alien Head, HR Geiger or Giga, and Plague. Double cider. We're not talking about the drink.
Yeah, no played and no graphics to go
What's
by.
What's it for? C64?
Vic 20.
Oi.
Another Vic 20. So that's the reason why I've never played it.
Yeah, 2 games in 1.
Jump Jet.
We've got a Jump Jet, right.
Remember that?
The micro selection, $1.99. So, what is that about, I wonder?
So yeah, another flight simulator type game.
So it's not a Harrier jump jet, it's just jump jet with a Harrier on it.
But I remember that, I've never played it, I don't think. I don't remember playing it, but I remember the cover. All these covers, you've sort of seen them in the shops. Go in the shops when you're a kid and go through all the games and not being able to afford any of them.
It brings back all this nostalgia.
Yeah. Or trying to select which one game you could buy for $1.99 out of your pocket money.
The first jet to be able to take off and land.
Yeah.
On the spot. Right. Caterpillar. And what a mean dude that is. There's a caterpillar with what looks like massive shades, but they're not. They're his eyes. And a mushroom by Ocean. Now the older logo where it's all blue, and before they
it's another Vic 20 game.
Up a bit.
For any Vic 20.
Unexpanded or not.
Yeah, it says that unexpanded Vic 20 on the actual cassette. So obviously a
caterpillar.
Yeah. Cool.
Okay. Oh, Strachiga. Is that?
Steiger, isn't it?
Steiger. Oh god, I'm so illiterate. From Summit. Go for it. It says on the back, and it looks like another flight.
Yeah.
Flight kind of game. Cool. Never heard of it. Looks cool. Nice, great artwork. He's almost got as big muscles as me.
Another flight simulator game.
Only the best become fighter pilot by D.K. Marshall. Commodore 64. Yep.
Yeah, remember the cover. So again, so we have to give it a go at some stage. Alright.
Right, next up. BMX. Hyperbiker Simulator.
We should have said at the beginning of this, hope you got an hour to spare.
Well, yeah. You can always pause it and
do it in several sittings.
Everyone's too, captivated by what else is in here.
So I've got that on like a clamshell style case, but not on a small one like this.
I definitely would have bought that.
Yeah, BMX and Hyperbiker, and that is by Rally.
Right, hey, sponsored.
Yeah.
Or some tie-in deal.
6 super events.
Oh, I miss my Rally. Right. Okay, next up, Hero Camshell. Activision.
That's a game that I've been wanting to add to my collection. I think that was on the Atari 2600.
Okay.
If you remember, do you remember it? It's like you're like a little jetpack, and you have to sort of like use your jetpack to get around the screen and blow bits up to get to different areas and stuff by dropping bombs.
That sounds cool.
Really cool game. I think I got it on the Atari 2600, so I've been wanting that on my 64. So really sort of pleased that that's in there.
Yeah. Abductor. This is a very old game.
So
it's Jeff Minter.
Vic 20, another Jeff Minter classic.
Yeah, look at that artwork. Oh. Okay, yeah, Vic 20, Camshell. Ever played it?
No, I'll say never had a Vic 20. I had a friend that had a Vic 20, and I remember going around his house and playing a few games on there, but I can't remember, couldn't tell you what any of them were. So, as far as I know, I've not played it.
It's got to be good with Jeff Minter. Oh, look at this.
Oh, I wonder who that's
Blaze Out. So this is multiple games then. Blaze Out, look at that. There's a Robocop and a Rambo and the platoon guy and various people shooting guns.
So it's just like...
Must be it. It's a
Combat School,
yeah.
Hypersports, Platoon, Rambo 3 and
compilation.
Robocop. All in one cassette. Amazing.
Yeah.
I wonder how much they sold that for when that came out. By Ocean. I mean, that'd be...
It maybe it's just one of the tapes of 4 or something.
Don't know.
But, who knows? Maybe they did compress it. Just going to open it and find out.
Yeah, we're going to find out. Bit of research. No, it's big. So much. Look how much tape.
Look at that! Wow, that's like a C90.
Yeah. Yeah, Robocop. Oh, no, I thought I was going to save so much soon. No, I reckon all games.
You probably spend more time finding the bit in the tape than you would. Or did it automatically?
When did they tell you? You used to write them down. I used to write them down when I used to find where they were.
Stay tuned, folks.
No, I can't see anywhere where it says on there where it would have been, but the first time you'd have played it, you would have written down where the next game starts from, if you know what I mean. So yeah, so what have you got there?
They sold A 3 million.
They sold,
does say
they sold 1.3 million.
Oh, that's it.
I've got a couple of those upstairs. I don't know how many there were. There's, obviously that's the third one. I may already have that. I'm not 100% sure about checking. Yeah, they sold 1.3 million.
We are nearly there. Hang in. Hang on. No, hang on. Well, maybe hang on is in it. Back to the Future by Firebird. There we go.
Budget label, so
yeah. Screen pictures shown and maybe different from different versions of the game. So it's got the British Telecom logo. If anyone wants to see what it looked like, it was a T with some dots.
Well, they showing the arcade game version or the Amiga version.
Some classic artwork though.
Yeah.
Right.
Remember playing Back to the Future 3?
Next up, now this reminds me of the skull in Nightmare. You know when it loses, the guys will lose their armour.
So that is
Death Race.
Death Race, yeah. Now I used to have this on the Commodore 16. So I was released on the Commodore 16 as well. I presume 64 would have better graphics. So, but yeah, that was pretty cool on the Commodore 16 back in the day. Yeah, 199.
So was it a racing game?
Yeah.
To the death, maybe.
Yeah. Drive at speeds of up to 300 miles per hour.
Wow.
Through town and country, day and night.
To
overtake the 70 cars that left you stalled on the starting grid.
That was how many cars were on the road when that game came out.
Your reactions will need to be like lightning, as the slightest mistake will mean instant death.
Oh God. Yeah. At 300 mile an hour, yeah, you would be doing a Richard Hammond. Ollie Octopus Sketchpad. It's a human educational game.
So,
Ollie Octopus Sketchpad.
Human educational.
It's
all
about gaming,
this
folks.
This is the BBC Model B.
Wow.
The BBC Model B.
Brilliant.
Game. I haven't seen one of those since my school days.
No.
So,
that's also a game on a Commodore 64.
School days, yeah. Ollie Octopus Sketchpad. I know there's anything different on side 2. I doubt it's a blank.
It's blank.
After all that effort of opening the bag, travelling lucky, it was blank.
You should put it on. Well, you haven't got BBC,
got BBC.
But you have to get BBC now just to play it.
Just play it.
Yeah. Well, if I'll probably learn something from it.
Yeah.
Because it's not.
It's educational.
Talking of educational, these came out on everything, didn't they? Fun School.
Yeah, I think that's the only one that
Trying to make learning fun.
That's on the hit squad, isn't it? I think I've already got that. Even though it's Fun School 2, I think that's the only one that's on the hit squad label.
Oh.
But yeah.
It was school but fun.
$3.99 for 6 to 8 year olds. So we'd probably learn something from that as well.
Oh, I mean, definitely I will learn. It will teach me everything that I need to know.
It's got a frog on the front. It's probably a frog crane.
No, that was their logo. They used that on everything. Yeah. Power Pack for the Commodore format. There you go.
So what have we got on that one?
Cyberdyne Warrior, Battle Valley, and full game Sensitive, and a demo of Indie Heat.
None the wiser then.
No.
I don't remember any of those.
No.
Indie Heat was
Indie Heat was a great racing game, wasn't it?
Yeah, vaguely remember Indie Heat.
Next up, Power Pack. Oh, this has got. Oh, look at that Lotus. It's got Lotus Esprit. It's just called Lotus. I guess they couldn't fit in.
Oh, and Bounder, that was hard. It started off really good, but it did get.
It's a tennis ball with a face and arms and legs.
It's a game I do want to get for my collection. So the 2 complete games are Beyond Forbidden Forest, which I got. That's a great game. Bounder, Robocop 2, and Let's Break Turbo Challenge. They are the demos. Great.
Cool.
I'd imagine getting that on the front of your magazine and going home and playing that.
Yeah, that would keep you busy for the month.
Yeah.
It would if it was me in an Amiga format.
Oh, those are the days.
Right, the quest continues to find out what games are in this bag. And next up it's Strike. I've seen that before.
It's Mastertronic, isn't it?
Mad.
Mastertronic Added Dimension. So yeah, they've got that in my collection, so that's probably where you've seen that before.
Yeah.
when we were doing our Mastertronic pickup collecting videos.
Looks like a pretty good game. There's another Quattro game now. This is pretty good. Poltergeist, MiG-29. What's that? Terra?
Cognita.
And Laser Force. Oh, that's pretty cool. How much were they usually? A couple of quid?
I think so, yeah. I think they were still the one sort of like $199, $299 price range. Don't actually ever remember buying one back in the day, but so I got a few. And there's several of these Quattro ones, which are obviously 4 games on a tape from Codemasters.
Yeah, well, that's great, isn't it? You can just see straight away. You're getting 4 games for your money.
Yeah.
And these are what the games are going to be about.
Cool. So yeah.
Wonder how much they paid the programmers per game to make that. Next up, Peter Beardsley's International Football.
Said to be one of the worst games on the Commodore 64.
Really? Right, I'll show you that one. Peter Beardsley. Now I've heard the name, and I'm not a massive football fan.
He was he played for Liverpool and also for Newcastle. Well, he came from Newcastle, so he's big sort of Newcastle idol. Then went to Liverpool. Also played for England. So not surprised that you've heard of him. He was a great player actually back in his day. The Lionel Messi of the 80s, I would say. But
what's a Lionel Messi?
But unfortunately,
I'm joking.
Unfortunately, it's said to be one of the worst games on the Commodore 64. I think I probably have played it many years ago.
It's a pity very few people are going to get this far in this video to appreciate that joke. But anyway, next up, Euroboss. 5 skill levels, and there's a load of men.
I think it's the football simulator, manager simulator game.
Euroboss. Well, we're still in the Euro, so you can still be the Euroboss. We need to tweet that picture, don't we, to Boris or something.
Graham Souness on there.
Oh, you recognise one?
There's a couple on there that I recognise, but can't remember their names. Exciting football strategy.
So it's not about leaving Europe?
No. It's got Spectrum screenshots on the back, just added insult to injury. And,
no, we love the Spectrum really. Rogue Trooper. It's an AIS.
Alternative software, isn't it?
Yeah. Rogue Trooper. It looks like it's like a commando kind of.
Yeah. I think I may have that upstairs already. I've got it in a bundle of games. So yeah, the old alternative software 199 range.
Hey. Next up, they're silent and they're in service. It's silent service. Submarine game, isn't it?
Yeah. That's on the Kicks label, so another budget label. Here by Microprose.
You had to be silent when you being hunted. You've seen Hunt for Red October?
Yeah.
It's a bit where they were quiet. It's quiet.
Again, another Sinclair user quote on the back. Silent service is the most powerful, convincing simulation I've ever seen.
Simulation of anything, just simulation of.
Yeah, just simulation.
Next up, it's Renegade 3, the final chapter.
That's on the Hit Squad. I don't think I've got that.
Fast Furious coin-up action.
So a nice addition to the Hit Squad collection.
Look at that kick he's doing on the front.
Yeah, I'm not sure that Renegade 3 was that good though as well. I think people say it's not as good as the first two.
Oh.
Well, give it a crash smash of 91%, so what do I know? And Zap give it a scissor of 90%, so it must be alright. Perhaps I'm getting confused with something else.
Well, I'm sure no bribe was done for those figures. Beyond challenging software, Shadowfire. Tape only. Shadowfire. Have you heard of that?
I think Beyond used to do a lot of text adventures and stuff like that. I think they did like the Incredible Hulk. That's for the Spectrum. Spectrum on one side. That's interesting. Spectrum 48K on one side, Commodore 64 on the other.
That's awesome.
So
I've never seen that before.
No, that'd be amazing.
That's definitely going to save yourself some duplication costs.
So yeah, you got your you got your Commodore 64, so you play it on yours. Your mate down the road's got a Specky. You can get down there and share the game. Yeah. Amazing.
or you'd copy it onto your other tape and then
yeah, and then give it to. Yeah.
No, piracy is bad. Next up is Super Trek. VIC-20. Tape only. Super Trek.
Never
Something to do with Star Trek.
But yeah, your thoughts now, haven't you?
No, it'll be. God knows.
Alright.
God knows. Yep, don't know anything about that. Apologies if you're a massive Super Trek fan. Next up is Foremost Air Power 4-in-1. Mega Nova, Impulsion, Hellfire Attack, and Ace 2088. So it's a multi-pack game. Oh, it must be. Is that the company Air Power?
No, it's by UJAG, isn't it? Alternative Software.
Ah, of course it's got that logo.
So it's Alternative Software doing a rip-off of the Codemasters Quattro games.
Yeah, it is. You're absolutely right.
Or did Codemasters nick it from Alternative Software? Who knows? But yeah, 4 games on 1 tape.
Where's the other one that you just had? The 4 in...
Path.
There.
Yeah.
Alright, hang on, just a super quick comparison. Hopefully, I know I keep showing you guys these. I really hope you can see them. Don't look too focused, too out of focus. Well, just might help if I get them. I know they're in a plastic bag, which doesn't help. But yeah, look at that. So, there's a comparison between the 2 rivals.
Both having the same sort of idea.
Oh, look at this. Commodore Power, Tape 1. Now this is definitely a cover mount, isn't it? Obviously.
Yeah. Remember Commodore Power, but I don't remember this. So,
what games are on it?
you think it's probably like some sort of Christmas time. It's got like snowflakes and stuff like that. But it says 4 complete games: Nexus, Frosty the Snowman, Bear George, and Street Machine.
Bear George?
Yeah. 1999, copyright 1999. God, I can't speak. 1991 Commodore Power.
Cool. So they got some games together and then put them on a tape to boost the sales of the magazine.
If this tape refuses to load, even when you've tested your tape head, send it with a stamped address envelope to Ablex Audio Video Limited, Halesford, Telford, Shropshire, and we will send you a new one as soon as possible.
Wow. Please allow 28 days for delivery.
Yeah.
Didn't you? That used to wind you up, didn't it? Yeah. Catcher Snatcher.
I imagine.
That guy, I mean, what is he? He's got a telly, he's got a cigarette in his mouth, he's got a cigarette in his mouth.
I notice on the side it says for VIC-20.
Ah, yeah, it does. For any VIC-20.
Yeah.
God knows what that's about. Oh, Decathlon. Got the artwork on that. Look at that, it's just so silly. Decathlon. It's not endorsed by anyone.
Yeah, that's not the Dave Thompson version. It's just Decathlon. No. There was one just called Decathlon, which had a different cover to that. But then that's on like the budget range, so maybe they've done their own.
So there's the javelin. I was going to say the spear. The spear. We used to have discus at school and long jump and hurdles.
They've got high jump on the back.
I used to be quite good at long jump and quite good at hurdles, but everything else rubbish. Right, next up, Mastertronic.
VIC-20.
R.I.P. the game. Ever played it?
No, it was a VIC-20 game, isn't it?
Rip, of course.
Rest in peace to the game, yeah.
Rip the game.
The unexpanded VIC-20. Was there ever an expanded VIC-20?
This is it. This video is starting to raise more questions than Colossus Chess. It's a game all about
chess.
Drafts.
Yeah, that's all I can play is drafts. Can't play chess.
I love a bit of chess.
What I'm doing.
I'm crap at chess, but.
So this was 64 128 by CDS Software. Yeah, no, never been able to play chess.
Kasparov, favourite game.
Yeah. Probably everybody knows about chess from it.
Flight 015. Landing at Gate 4.
What's that?
Flight Sim, VIC-20.
VIC-20, I say it's like a VIC-20 sort of style game.
Some very basic cover art, but some...
By AVS Software. Okay.
Right, we're nearly there. Hungry Horace!
Ah, classic.
Octavius Kitten is going to love a bit of Horace. From Melbourne House. And Horace has got cut out eyes.
Yeah.
What is the deal with this arm thing?
What's the one I think I got? Was it Horace Goes Skiing or something like that? I think it's called.
Little weirdy arm thing.
There's another one. But
yeah, Horace Goes Skiing. There's loads.
Fantastic.
Horace Goes to Cineworld. Delta. That's a bizarre cover. It's a shoot 'em up. Ever heard of Delta? I haven't.
I've not heard of it, no, just admit.
It's a C and BG hit.
Label.
I think that says.
Yeah, computer video games hit.
Don't have to give that a bash. Grand Prix Simulator.
Master Classic.
Johnny Dumfries.
Yeah,
I
remember the name, but I don't know what
I don't. So apologies. But yeah, it's a Grand Prix simulator. Oh, it's a top down, so it's just kind of like there's various over like skid marks and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It's a top down.
Yeah, no, I remember playing this around my friend's Chris' house again.
Ivan Ironman's.
Quite good.
Remember that?
Ivan Stewart's off-road racer. The off-road racer.
Yeah.
I thought that was brilliant.
That's great.
Great on the Amiga.
The arcade of that is enormous.
Yeah.
Booty! Everyone loves a bit of booty!
Yeah, I remember that. That's by Fiverr, isn't it? Yeah. That's on the Commodore 64.
Keyboard or joystick?
Yeah. Fast loader. To load, hold down shift and run stop.
No messing, it's a fast loader. So you said before that you'll buy games as soon as you see fast loader.
Well,
it's a done deal.
You just get loaded a lot quicker, didn't you, than I'm the wait like about 20 minutes, half hour like you used to.
Did it generally work quicker? It wasn't just that the lead in on the tape wasn't just, it was like a second short.
No, it was quicker because you had all the flash. That's when you had all the flashy sort of bars and that. As the fast loaders. Right, so next.
Cool, yeah, they obviously came up with an optimised loading system for the Commodore 64. That paid off. Passing Shot on the what's this on? 264, and that is a tennis ball.
Yeah.
So it's about squash.
It's by Sega.
Sega?
Yeah, Championship Tennis from Sega.
Oh wow.
So it must have been an arcade hit, I should imagine.
I don't remember hearing it on the arcade, but seeing it on the arcade.
No.
It's got Sega on right before they were big and popular. Got their little tiny logo on there now, and they're still around today, of course, with their Sega Mega Drive Mini coming out very soon.
So for the VIC-20?
I've got no idea. Arcadia? Yes, it says Arcadia. Oh, do you know how I know? Because it says it there.
Couldn't read that text on the phone, could you?
No, it is a bit of a...
I remember the name
of
Arcadia from somewhere, whether it's from the game or not. It looks like a shoot 'em up, doesn't it? Yeah, for the VIC-20.
It's the name of a cruise ship, isn't it?
Is it? I don't know.
No, maybe not. Anyway, I'll stop talking rubbish. Oh, look at this! Now, this is called Escape from Singi's Castle.
Singi's, isn't it? Singi's
and
Castle.
But it's the artwork from
Dragon's Lair or something.
Yeah.
Like that. It's a Zap Sizzler.
What's this on the side?
Exciting sequel to Dragon's Lair.
Ah, there you go. Yeah. No, I didn't know that had a sequel, but that is a laser. It's a laser. Not a laser active, a laser disc game. Isn't it? Arcade,
originally.
I think. Yeah. Really popular, but I've always struggled with it. It's got to be so timing's perfect, isn't it? Otherwise, you get turned into ash. Undermine. Have we seen this already?
It's a massive
VIC-20. Maybe not.
Yeah, we've already had that out.
Have we? Oh, seen that.
Second copy of that.
Alright, cool. This is what the...
No,
a game called Cheese.
No, I think from seeing that, I don't know whether it says it on there. Does
that ring back any
There's a mouse
nostalgia?
you can get. There's a mouse you can get called Mouse and Cheese or something cheese.
Right, okay.
Yeah, mouse
like
and
an
cheese.
actual control.
Yeah, and that might be the software that came
wow.
with it. It's called Mouse and Cheese, and it's in a box, and there's a mouse with a Commodore 64.
Okay.
And some software, and so that's
the
possibly
software for it.
Possibly, I think When I've seen it, that is a colour cassette.
So I guess it kind of taught you how to use the mouse.
I have no idea. Not
like how to get
not
people
used it,
used
but I
to
think that's what that is. Mouse and cheese.
Imagine there's like something going around on screen and you move the mouse
Probably.
and click on stuff and to get
Yeah,
you. There was
so
on the
doing-
Amiga. Do you remember the very first? Do you remember that?
Oh,
it was
yeah.
like a tutorial thing to get you into Amiga.
Another power pack.
Yeah, another power pack. We've seen that.
So this one's
Got
got.
First Samurai. Unless it was on a different.
Oh yeah, Chris, yes, same
Is
one
it the
again.
same pack?
Yeah.
Head the ball.
Head the ball, yeah.
Mission Impossible. Right, cool. Double. That's all right. Doesn't matter.
Another one's probably the same one again.
Yeah, it is the same one again. Yeah, it's like, yeah. Wow.
How many copies?
Yeah, well, obviously that was a favourite, and you can never have too many. Flyer Fox, it talks.
Ah,
It
so a
talks.
game of speech, is it?
What does it sound like? It's a flight sim, and there's some serious dogfighting going on.
Firefox, it's Firefox.
Some right
By
top-on
Timac.
action going on there.
Timac Talk is no extra hardware.
Oh, cool. Did it sound as good as... I'm getting better at that. Yeah, maybe I'm not. Maybe you're sick of hearing me say that.
From way back in 1984.
Oh, I don't like this.
Oh, Spider.
Yeah.
3 Days Revenge.
Look away if you don't like spiders.
Seen that cover before? That's a bubble bus job again, isn't it? Seen that?
Spider. It is a bubble bus.
I remember that from back in the day.
There's the logo. 87 High Street, Tunbridge in Kent. There's the logo. You can't see that. I keep showing these, but you can't see it. Anyway, it's a massive spider.
Yeah, remember seeing that back in the day.
Is that BBC B?
No, Commodore 64.
Oh, cool. So probably maybe educational or text.
It says on it, it says Widow's Revenge, similar to our bestseller Exterminator, except this game fires back.
Fires back.
Yeah. Machine code Commodore 64 user joystick. So yeah. Similar to the bestseller Exterminator.
If you play the Exterminator, you're going to want to play that then. Turbo 64. There's a massive helmet. I know you like big helmets. It's got
Push low, push different.
It's got the John Player Special cigarette branding. Do you remember cigarette advertising?
Yeah.
That was a thing.
Cool, yeah, that's just double on all the Ferrari game, Formula 1.
They didn't
Formula
sponsor
1.
Ferrari, did
Yeah,
they?
no. Well, on all the Formula 1
Maybe they did.
cars, I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't see that these days, do you?
That wouldn't have been long after doctors were prescribing cigarettes. No, I'm joking. It was.
Right.
Turbo racing game looks good.
We're getting there.
We're getting
there.
there. Duck Shoot. Mastertronic. Have you got it?
Got the 64 version.
This is
that's
Vic. Yeah,
just for the
Vic 20.
VIC 20.
You've seen it straight away. Duck Shoot. Was there a light gun for the Vic 20?
I'm not sure.
Look at his face, puzzled.
Yeah. Possibly.
Possibly. Well,
yeah. That's right.
find out.
Possibly.
Possibly. There is for the C64 though, isn't there?
Yeah.
Was it good? Did you
Never
have
used
one?
it. Never used it. No. I've seen them, but never used it.
Zap Mega Tape 23 from Europress Limited. It's got Boulder Dash 4 constructor kit, Spy vs Spy 2.
Yeah, there's a Boulder constructor kit. You can make your own levels.
And it's got Boulder Dash 4 on it as well. Oh, cool.
So, yeah.
I played Boulder Dash forever. In forever.
Spy vs Spy 2. Yeah.
Spy
Cool.
vs Spy, played that plenty of times. Setting traps. Commodore 64 introductory audio tape. Now this has got to be a whole video in itself. So I imagine it's got Army Days on one side. So
It was an audio tape.
yeah, it does. Maybe it's the wrong because it's got it's got Mindscape on the logo. Maybe it's in the wrong cover.
Yeah, it's the wrong thing in there, isn't it?
Maybe it is. Don't know.
No, Army Days, that's another game.
Well,
So,
are we going to find the
that's
audio tape?
Yeah.
Can just hello, my name is David. Pleasant to welcome to Commodore 64. No,
That's been way before.
he joined. Yeah, he joined later. That was a crap David presidency impression. Tank Attack. Tank Attack. There you go. Super soft.
Remember the name?
And it is on a what's that called? 64.
64,
So yeah. Never played it?
They went all out, no, they went all out with that cover, didn't they?
Yeah. There's a guy in a tank shooting another guy in a tank.
Right, so how many have we got left?
Oh,
have a quick count.
Only a couple more. Right. Quickly finish this off. Thank you very much for sticking with us. WEC Le Mans. Le Mans. Racing game. Looks great. Looks kind of like a really early Chase HQ would look like.
It's fast, it's good, in fact, it's brilliant.
Wow.
In
fact, it's brilliant.
Buy it, says Amstrad Action. Absolutely brilliant Sinclair user.
Again, they put Amstrad
Zap
Action
64, what a pile of old crap. No. But,
did they put no? They would never have put that.
They haven't got anything on there, on the Zap 64 version.
Oh.
Calling up Hotshot. Quality action at a budget price. So yeah, on the Hit Squad label.
Racing game, okay. Raw Recruit. Oh, who wants to be a Raw Recruit?
Trump, isn't it? The guy that looks a bit like Arnie, isn't it?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, sort of.
Yeah,
and the other guy in the background's got the biggest opening mouth
yeah.
of anyone. Look at that.
Yeah, he looks just like Arnie. I was thinking of something else.
No.
But yeah, I've got that already in the master collection.
I'll tell you what, you wouldn't want to get on the wrong end. Can't see it, can you? You wouldn't get on the wrong end of him. He'd shut you down, wouldn't he? Kickstart 2!
Brilliant, absolutely classic.
And Course Designer.
Yeah. If you're only 64, you've got to own that.
Kickstart. Everyone's played it. You've got to get the absolute knack, haven't you? Landed.
You do. You have to get it. All your timing right, your speeding right.
And remember Motorcycle Maniacs on the Game Boy?
Yeah.
That was just like that, wasn't it? Just obviously the graphics weren't as good because it was a Game Boy. But tough. R.I.P. the game. We've seen it before. This is bit 20.
Yeah. It's a bit like deja vu, isn't it? A bit like Groundhog Day doing this video. It's been going on for hours and we keep putting out the same thing. It's like, hey,
right, we are, okay. That's it.
We are done, are we?
No, there's one more. Right, one last one, okay. Have a guess what theme it might be about. A quick guess, without seeing.
Yeah, I've seen it, so I can't guess.
Okay, right, we'll skip that then. It's BMX Racers.
Another classic on the Mastertronic label.
As we've said earlier, we love BMXs.
And that's really it, is it? We've done
that is
it. So if you stayed with us, well done on staying awake. I've been struggling.
Leave a comment to say that you made it
to the end. Yeah.
If you did, thank you for watching.
Because I've been absolutely struggling as well. Because long hard day at work, and then it's exciting as it is going through all these games. And again, I must say a big thank you to Anthony and his brother David. Looking forward to seeing you again at another Swag Meet, guys. But honestly, cannot say thank you enough for your generosity in letting us have these games. So I'm looking forward to adding them all into the collection.
Yep, we've got all the tape cases. They're all going to get boxed up again, and they're going to be put on display. And
yeah, in the old games room. So
Colin's going to be trying them out. I'm
absolutely chuffed a bit. Still can't believe it. It's still like, oh, that really happened.
Very, very kind.
Yeah. So so thanks a lot, guys. Really appreciate it. Thanks to everyone who's watched and stayed with us till the end. It was a bit of a monster, and but I guess we'll be back at the end of the month with the Retro Gamer Show, which will have more swag stuff on it, and should have probably going to the Bristol Gamer Market. We're going to the Bristol Gamer Market?
Yeah, I think so.
So we'll probably have some Bristol Gamer Market stuff on there as well, so stay tuned for that. But as always, James, what are they got to do until next time?
Keep it retro.